Hello YouTube, if you have a Nissan Juke and you want to replace your spark plugs, you have only access to 2 of them and the other 2 are hiding here. So to have access to the other 2, you have to remove this whole part, and to do that you have to unscrew 5 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 underneath, and 2 of them, one of them here and the other one here. And also you have to disconnect all these pipes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this air intake, and also this cable, you have to disconnect this, and this one at the back, this one. So when you have removed all of this, you can take this off, and then you have access to your spark plugs. I'll show you when it's done. I've already removed these 3 pipes, one here on the top. I didn't touch this one because it's not the same, it's connected to the same part, so we don't need to move that. So 1 here and 2 there, and make sure the engine is cold, because these 2 pipes are related to the radiator, and if you might burn yourself if the water in the radiator is hot. So when you remove them, as you can see, there are some water splashes all around the engine. It doesn't matter, but we have to make sure that it's dry when we remove the spark plugs. And one more thing, you can remove this radiator tank by doing this. When you push this one towards itself, it will remove it. And because if you don't, you have difficulties to have access to these bolts underneath. Let me show you. I'll show you when I've done the other parts. I forgot this. I removed this one, and I will do this one when I have unscrewed all the bolts. So this one is a bit difficult. I need more flexibility to remove this one. To remove this cable, you just push this and hold it, and you remove it, and then you release it. The other one is the same. I'll do that when I move this part. I'll show you when it's moved and it's easier to have access. I can't see it right now. To remove the bolts, you need this tool. So it's a 10mm bolt, and either one of these or this, and you need an extension. This one is a bit tough, because we have these wires in our way, and you are allowed to use all the F words you know to communicate with the engineers who designed this engine. Okay, I'm going to finish this one. When you are removing these 5 bolts underneath, you have to ensure that one of your hands is got the bolt. You don't want to drop them, because if you drop them, you have to remove the tray underneath to get them back. So let's carry on. So now I have removed the 5 bolts here, and from Nissan engineer's perspective, the size does matter. These two bolts are the top ones, one here and the other one here, right? These are smaller than the other 5 that belong to this area. So make sure that you don't mix them up. So I have removed all the bolts and is loosened. I just need to remove this pipe now and the wire at the back that I mentioned. And I can small petrol. I'll show you underneath this part when I removed it. So I have now disconnected this small pipe and also this wire. You have to push on this part to make it loosened, and it's connected to here. So it's time to see. Oh, one more thing to let you know. Please make sure that you have color coded these pipes. I've done this already, so you don't mix them up when you reinstall them. So let's see what is underneath, and do it very gently because I'm about to show you something very important. This is preventing me to do the job. Okay. This is underneath it, and you can see you have directly access to your pistons, which is very tricky. You don't want any dust or dirt to get into your cylinders. So yeah, and here how it looks like from here. I'll make sure that I put it somewhere dust free for now until I finish the job. I don't want to risk it, so I used some kitchen towels to block these holes. I don't want any troubles. I don't want to make this job any more difficult. So it stays there until I'm ready to reinstall it. Okay, I have now cleaned up this area before removing these sparkling coils and accessing to the spark plugs underneath. I used a degreasing spray to do that, and I've also put some tissues here to prevent dust and dirt from going inside. And it's time to remove the ignition coils. There are 10mm bolts. You need to remove them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you've removed them, you push this part and you take this cable out, and then you push this out. We do a quick inspection to see if it's in a good condition. Looks good to me. So it goes there, and I remove the others one by one, and then as you can see, I have access to the spark plug down there. Right, I decided to do some more cleaning, and as you can see, I put some tissues here. So the cleaning is finished. I can remove these tissues one by one, and when you move them away to just prevent the dust on the top that goes back inside. Right. reasonably good. So now it's time to remove the spark plugs. Now it's an important part for you to know that to remove the spark plugs you need a specific tool. It's called thin wall sockets. I've got normal one, but they don't work here. These tools are specifically designed for small engines like this. I'll put the link for you to purchase them from Amazon, just in case you need them. It comes in a twin pack, one 16mm and one 14mm. You need them both because some spark plugs are 16mm and some of them 14. The last thing you want is to open this engine after going through a lot of hassle and find out you don't have the right tool. So believe me, you need them, and also you need an extension and this ratchet to open it. So I'll show you shortly. So when you assemble them together, it looks like this, and it goes in. I'm using 14mm to remove this, but as I said before, the new ones are 16mm. So, and the good thing about this socket is they've got magnets inside, so the spark plug will be easy to remove with this socket. Loosened. There you go. And as you could see, this car has been deprived from a nice service for a while. The spark plug has been worn, and definitely we need new ones. Okay, now I realized that I made a mistake. Actually, I didn't make a mistake. I was misled by Amazon to buy this kind of spark plugs as a replacement for the existing one. However, these are too big for this engine. You need this one. I just had to go and buy this. It's called NGK, and this is the number you want to search and find and buy. DILZKAR6A11. Yeah, this is the right spark plugs, and it looks like this. These are the old ones. Yeah. So I learned it hard way, so hope it helps you to buy the right part and do it right. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing my own experience. So let's carry on. So here the right spark plug going inside, removed from package like this, and it goes inside. We carry on until we feel it's tight, and then we have to use a torque wrench to tighten it. Otherwise there's a risk of damaging your engine. I'll show you the torque plug, torque wrench, and you have to use the suitable torque to tighten these spark plugs. So I feel that I can't turn it anymore, so that's it. I'll carry on with the other three, and then I'll show you how to use the torque. This is a torque wrench, and the suitable torque for this kind of spark plugs is between 20 and 30. I usually set it up on 22. You could watch lots of useful YouTube videos to learn how to use torque. So the rule is to twist, to turn it until you there's a click, and then you stop turning. It's getting tightened, and I think this is the click we want. Look, this, you see this? When you see this noise, you don't turn it anymore. We do them one by one. And the rule with to use the torque is not to touch the top area. You just grab the handle and you turn. This is done. And the last one. That's it. Now we put these parts back. Aligned with the bolt hole. So 2, 3, and 4. Put back the bolts. And we tighten them, and we put the plug on. You have well, all of them are fit now, and all the plugs are in, all the wires are connected, and now we have to reassemble the top part. And there is a gasket in this area, and I decided to replace it with a new one. I think it's a good idea. I think the old one is a bit worn and it's not functioning well. You don't need any glue or sealant, just put it back. It's the same shape. You put it back and it does the job. I'll show you the result. It was the easiest job I ever done. You just literally push it and it fits. I'll put the link in the description to buy this part for yours, and if you have a Nissan Juke 2010 to 2014, that fits this car. Alright then, I'll put the top part back, and I tightened all these bolts. One here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the one behind this wires, 7. And I'll put back this wire, pipes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot this one. I need to tighten this one. And the back wire there, the green and red one. I tightened this air intake, and I think it's ready to go. I'll put this radiator tank back as well, so I can see no loose ends. I just tighten this part and then start the engine to see what happens. Okay, it's always good to double check. Okay, this part are fitted now, and then the moment of truth. Yay! Success. Please give me a thumbs up if you are happy with this video, and if you would subscribe, that would be great. Thank you.